How sweet it is to wake up to a Habs win. Oh, baby, oh, yes, yes, yes. What a physical game, baby. Tampa Bay Lightning. You got nothing on me, bitches. That was a game, boys. That was a game. And we are jacked up this morning. Let's get this going, because I'm done with these dirty teams. Eastcoast Sport.
You're having troubles with a dirty team. They're trying to make you lose. Don't let them crawl inside your head. Well, here's what you gotta do. Drop those gloves, show no love. Let them feel the grind. Give them the 3-6-2-4-3-6, hey. 2 punches at a time. Dirty teams, break their teeth. Dirty teams, make them weep. Dirty teams, they all cheat. Dirty teams gonna break their teeth. Tampa Bay, Buffalo, Boston Bruins, they all cheat.
All right, baby, East Coast Sports, it's your boy, Mikey, and are we ever fired up, boys? Let's get this going. Go, Habs, go. Go, Habs, go. Raw reaction from the biggest Habs fan on the East Coast. I promise you that. What a game last night, folks. Wow, I am still jacked up. I had to throw on Shea Weber's jersey this morning because I knew he would be pumped up for a game like that. That is how you do it. That was playoff hockey. I know I'm in your face today, but we were all in Tampa's face yesterday. Small round of applause for the boys. That is how we do it. Couple of shout outs right off the bat. Josh Anderson, you are an absolute beauty. Playoff time comes along. Emotional games like that, you are our heart and soul. Brendan Gallagher, man, this guy is a true professional. Had to sit on the bench again. Brendan knows his time is coming to an end. He knows there's better options in that lineup. We need to get Kirby Dach in that lineup. You seen it yesterday. We need those guys in the lineup. Gallagher's taking a seat for the team, and I guarantee you there's not one bit of bitching from that guy's mouth. Also, Jaden Struble. Man, Arbor Jacki and Jaden Struble have been fighting for this 6'7" defenseman all year long. And Jaden Struble, how do you take this guy out of the lineup? Every single scrum, every single one he is in. I was like, who's on the bottom of the pile? Oh, it's Jaden Struble again. Lane Hudson. Oh, man. This kid is a warrior. He looks like he's 8 years old out there. Corey Perry, 60, and picking on a minor. Oh, I didn't know whether to call child services or... Anyways, I'm not going there. Corey Perry, you're a rat. You're a bum. I don't care. Corey Perry, I'd like to take it. You know what to do, and we did it last night. Hudson, all in your business. Hudson lives rent-free in your head this morning, Corey Perry. And if you guys want, do we fans want this? I know I do. Do you want to match up against the Tampa Bay Lightning? Do you, Tampa? Do you, John Cooper? You sarcastic. Fill in the blanks. Did you see when Tampa scored? They do the clip over to John Cooper. He's all got that little giddy smile. I know this. This is my game. I used to do this. That little sarcastic, cocky smirk. And then all of a sudden I see bang, bang, bang. Hee, oh, coochie. Oh, coochie. Oh, my goodness, coochie. Yeah. Shut the hell up, Cooper. Jesus Christ. I tell you, I do like the guy. But he is a cocky little bugger, isn't he? And don't you just want to take it to them? Don't you want that matchup now with Tampa? They're good, boys. Let's face it. They're good. Now, Mikey, they don't get out of the first round lately. Mikey, John Cooper's just a silver medalist winner. Yes, you are right. Maybe I'm overthinking Tampa Bay a little bit. Maybe they don't have the likes, which they did in 2021 when they had to go $20 million over the salary cap to beat us in a COVID final. Tampa Bay Lightning. Last week's news. Adios. Guess who is in his house? The Montreal Canadiens. Second place in the Atlantic Division, folks. Let's get down to business and let's look at the standings. Buffalo Sabres. Yes, since I've mouthed them, they have not lost. And in fact, they looked dominating yesterday. So maybe I'm going to backpedal just a little bit. And maybe we'll try to avoid Buffalo in the first round. They might be a little more wagony than I think. Buffalo sits top of the Atlantic, 106 points. Montreal Canadiens behind them with 104 points. And the Tampa Bay Lightning behind us with 102 points. Let's get to this jam-packed wild card, and it's going to be fast and furious. I'm going to be like an auctioneer, 100 here, 100 here, 150 here, 150 here, 200 here, 200 here. I'll slow it down just a tad for you because there is a lot going on here. Okay, here's how it is. Boston Bruins, wild card 1. That's very important because if Montreal somehow manages to win the Atlantic, and we're right there, looks like a first round matchup with the Boston Bruins, a team we have not been talking about. Are they a sleeper team? Swayman in the playoffs. Anyways, Boston Bruins, first wild card spot. Second wild card spot, Ottawa Senators. Do you want to play the Senators? This team is smoking hot. Say what you want about the Senators. We all know it. They play a stingy brand of hockey. I don't know if I want to play them. They've got 94 points. Now, below these teams, you have Columbus, Detroit, and New York. Detroit and New York sit with 91 points. Columbus has 90 points. So right now, Ottawa has a little bit of a cushion. No games. There's no games tonight, folks. So don't worry about teams catching up. Ottawa's got a little bit of a cushion. They're looking good to get in a playoff spot. Here's the other teams. They're looking to get in that last spot in the Metropolitan Division. 3 teams from each division, they move on, and there's one spot in the bottom of the Metro that looks like it's up in the air. It's between Philadelphia with 92 points, the Islanders with 90, and Columbus with 90 as well. Islanders 91. Pete DeBoer got a win in his first game. Columbus with 90. Let's go over to the West real quick. I know I'm getting over crazy here. West, Winnipeg, I know their year is terrible. I understand. What I want all Canadian teams in the Stanley Cup playoffs. That includes the Ottawa Senators, which I don't like very much. And it includes the Winnipeg Jets, which, you know what, I kind of fond about Winnipeg. Good. Yeah. Go Jets. Anyways, Winnipeg 3 points out of a playoff spot, and it is winding down, folks. Is there a chance? Saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Winnipeg, 82 points. They're behind the LA Kings. LA, 85 points. Take a look at the scorecards. Take a look at the standings because it's going to be tight down the stretch. Last bit of leader news I want to talk about. Nathan MacKinnon, the guy keeps putting it in empty nets. They keep putting him on the ice deep in the game. And I think the last 2 goals for sure, maybe 3 goals that East Coast Nate Dogg has scored has been in an empty netter. He sits with 52 goals. Our boy Cole Caulfield, 50 goals. Bring the rocket home to Montreal. As I said, there is no games on the schedule tonight, and tomorrow is going to be busy. The Montreal Canadiens play their last home game of the regular season against the Columbus Blue Jacket. Both teams are looking for positions in the Eastern Conference playoff race, so both teams are going to be going nuts. Play like you did yesterday, Habs, and I'm telling you, you're going to be a hard team to beat. One more team and one more game I want to look out for. Again, like I told you earlier, it's the Boston Bruins. Nobody's talking about Boston. They have a big game tomorrow afternoon at the TD Garden. 1:30 Atlantic start. Boston is hosting Tampa Bay. Look for that game to be just as feisty as the game we seen yesterday. Last bit of information. Michael Hage, Montreal Canadiens prospect, lost yesterday in the semifinals. I've been keeping you updated on Michael Hage, and I will continue to follow this story. Michael Hage, will he sign with the Montreal Canadiens? He can sign anytime now. He could sign right now while I'm doing this video. Who knows? Look for it in the next day or two, no matter what happens. If he goes to Laval or he comes to Montreal, he will sign that entry-level deal. Let's see if Marty puts him in the lineup. Lineup is going to be you, me, East Coast Sports, number 6 on the scorecard and number 1 in your heart. It's Mikey. It's Friday. Enjoy your day, and we'll get back at it tomorrow. Don't let them do you dirty. Dirty teams, they all cheat. Dirty teams gonna break their teeth. Ow!